Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Fathur Rahman, 12th semester student of English Education Department. First, honorable to the examiner, Mr. Nuardi MED, and then thanks to Mr. Nuardi to given me opportunity so I can present my proposal with the title Study on Students' Anxiety in Speaking Performance at First Grade Students at MAN 2 KUANTAN SINGINGI. We go to the chapter 1. Background of the problem. Brown 2000. Speaking is an interactive process of constructing meaning that involves producing and receiving and processing information. And according to Lynch, 2005, says speaking is a practice conversation between one to another. In MAN 2 KUANTAN SINGINGI, students of first grade will learn about recount text. Recount text is a text that telling the reader about one story, action or activity, and its goal is to entertaining or informing the reader. The English teacher has several indicators of basic competence for all students. In detail, they are find the social function of recount text, and then find the meaning of the text, and compose simple oral and written recount text about experience, activities, events by paying attention to social functions, text structure, and linguistic elements correctly and in context. And to achieve these criteria, especially in number 3, students must be performed in front of class. They must tell their text they have met before to their friends through speaking performance. Therefore, the researcher is interested in conducting research about students' anxiety in speaking performance. And then we go to the limitation of the problem. Based on identification of the problem stated about, thus the researcher needs to focus on the problem of this research. The researcher focuses on students' anxiety symptoms in speaking performance at first grade student at MAN 2 KUANTAN SINGINGI. And we go to the objective and significance of the research. The objective of the research that to know about students' anxiety symptoms in speaking performance at first grade at MAN 2 KUANTAN SINGINGI. And the significance of the research is the research is hopefully contributing to the researcher to know more about students' anxiety symptoms in speaking performance in classroom, and then to fulfill one of requirements to finish the researcher's study in English Education Department of State Islamic University of Suscaria. Definition of key terms. One is anxiety. Anxiety is an emotion characterized by feeling of tension, worried thoughts, and physical change like increased blood pressure. People with anxiety disorder usually have recurring intrusive through or concern. And 2, symptom is a physical or mental feature which is regarded as indicating of condition of disease, particularly such a feature that is apparent to the students in speaking performance. And then speaking is one of the 4 language skills. And then performance is an act of staging or presenting a play, concert, or other form entertainment. Okay, we go to the chapter 2, theoretical framework. Speaking. According to Thornbury, 2005, Brown, 2004, Furthermore, UR, 1991, Nunan, 2003, and Hammer, 2004. And about anxiety is from Brown, 2002, Ross, 1992, Clark and Daniel, 1991, Nikitina, 2011, and Fitri, 2008. And we continue to the relevant research. The first relevant research by Park and Lee, 2005. The second relevant research by Tanvir, 2007. And the third relevant research by Juwita et al., 2011. Operational concept. Operational concept is used to avoid misunderstanding and misinterpretation in carrying about the research in accordance with review of related literature. In this research, there is one variable which refers to student anxiety symptoms is speaking performance. And then chapter 3, research design. According to Gate 275, a descriptive study determines and describes the way things are. Guy also states 2016, qualitative research is used to seek probe deeply into the research setting in order to obtain understandings about the way things are, why they are that way, and how the participant in the context perceive them. In summary, the researcher conclude the research is descriptive research with qualitative approach. Times and location. The research will conduct from January to February in 2022. The location is at State Islamic Senior High School 2 KUANTAN SINGINGI, especially first grade students in 2001 until 2022 academic year. Subject and object. The subject of this research is the first year students at State Islamic Senior High School 2 KUANTAN SINGINGI in 2021 until 2022 academic year. And the object of this research is the students' anxiety symptoms in their speaking performance. And population and sample is class 10 science 1, 21 people, 10 science 2, 25 people, 10 science 3, 26 people, and 10 social, 29. Total is 101. And then sample of research according to Guy 2138. Purposive sampling means researcher select a sample based on his or her experience or knowledge of the group to be sampled. In this research, researcher choose particular informant which experience anxiety in their speech performance. And then the technique of data collection. First, the researcher used classroom observation, and then the researcher used interview. And then the technique of data analysis is reduction of the data, and then data display, and the last conclusion and verification of the data. Okay, maybe I think that's all my presentation. Thank you so much for your attention. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.